Hello everyone, this is Tara from Mesa Garden. Today we are going to do a plant to packet with this Coryphantha, and I'm worried I'm going to say the name wrong, but I'm going to give it my best shot. This is Coryphantha pseudoechinus, and it is endemic to Mexico. It is different from other corys because one, it has these adorable pink magenta colored flowers, and it has much smaller fruits than most other Coryphanthas. So that was a dud. Most other Coryphanthas have a much larger fruit than these little ones. And so I thought, well, we'd give these a go today. The soaking process is actually quite a bit different. And for me, I like to make sure that I'm getting all the duds off when I'm doing the cleaning because I'm learning these corys push through and they actually do need some space. Right, so these are the Coryphanthas that I harvested actually yesterday. See if we can. And Coryphanthas are a little bit different. They are actually quite gushy, and it might sound gross, but the best way I can describe many of them is like the inside's like kind of gooey. So ideally, fruits like this we might cut up, but I found another method because dealing with this outside fruit part at the end of the soaking process is really quite difficult, and so this is what we do here. I just use a real pointy tweezer, and we just scoop all the stuff out. I'll often just kind of flick it in the water just to make sure everything's out. There's actually still a few more in there. And that is how we do those on this side. This one might be too delicate. Sometimes the fruit just tears. I'll just zoom in a little bit more. There's a few more seeds in here. Like I said, dealing with the skin part, because it's just super slimy, at the end process, it's kind of a pain. So it's just easier to get all of the seeds out on this part, on this side. And I just have a trash beside me that I throw these empty parts out. Now this one was kind of squishy, a little bit more dried. We'll see. Sometimes these rip. This whole thing might just end up in there. Few in there. So I did point out in the video yesterday, let's see if we can show. This is a dud. I try to leave as many duds outside as I can, but sometimes when you're picking a batch like together, a dud will come. So I will just throw this in the trash. We won't put it in for the soaking. And then let's see if we can show. I'll give this a little stir to start breaking up all that. Oh, give it a stir to start breaking up the slimy stuff. And the next part of our video will be soaking these out with the strainer. So when I was doing these soakers on this day, I had several Coryphanthas in the batch, and I did not realize that I did not film the 120. So this is another batch of Coryphanthas. You're going to notice that one was a blue cup and this is a red cup. They're both very similar as far as the level of goo and how we do Coryphanthas. We do them all the same. And you'll also notice that we do not use the white sifter. In the past, you might have seen me use the white sifter sitting on top of this fine mesh sifter. Because they're so gooey and because we don't have all of the fruit pulp in there, we just run them through the regular fine mesh and just rinse them with water. Okay, this is the final step of plant to packet for this Coryphantha. These are, so you learn what are duds and what are not. I hope that you can see them right here. These aren't rolling. So I know that those are duds. Oh, my trash can's over there. All right. There are a couple. That's a dud. Once we got through the soaking process, this part is actually, for the most part, quite easy. We just get that extra chaff off. For the most part, the rest of these are duds. So that's a dud. That's the seeds that we got. I'll do a count and I'll come back and tell you how many we got. And I may have said before how we get 100 or how we get a count. We do quite a lot around here with scales. And so I'm going to count out 100. I'll do about 105. I will put them in on a scale. So 100 weighs 0.045. The whole weight is 253. It's about 17, almost 1,800 seeds. So, almost 2,000 seeds that we got from that harvest. And this was plant to packet, and this was plant to packet of our Coryphantha 120. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for watching our video today. Please like and subscribe, and please hit that bell for all future notifications on future videos. You can find all of our current listing of seeds and plants at www.mesagarden.com. We also have our social media listings in the description below for Facebook and Instagram.